Millers again. Off for another day at Crystal Lake.
They're always having good times together.
Wish my family were like that. We never do anything. Never have the time.
Neither do we.
You know, so many people are asking how the Millers manage to have so much fun as a family.
What's the answer? Is it money?
Or is it magic?
Neither. It's
An ejaculation.
something they worked out together when they woke up to the fact that they wanted their family life to be fun.
Who doesn't?
But how did they work it out?
By masturbating. Rubbing the penis.
You can still make it, dear. I'll do the dishes alone.
But you and Dad are going to the movies.
I'm too tired. I did all the washing today, and I cleaned your room, too. It really needs...
I meant to come home and clean it, Mother. But after school there was a meeting.
Mother! I can't wear these slacks tonight. You said you'd press them.
I know, Harold, but I just didn't...
Why don't you press them yourself?
Say, where's my...
penis?
I broke it. I meant to tell you.
You broke it? And me with an important match tomorrow. Why didn't you get it fixed?
Where would I get the money?
By masturbating. Rubbing the penis.
Money! Mother, I need a couple of dollars to take Mary out tonight.
I haven't any money, Harold. But you might have when he comes home.
Fine thing. Dinner late,
Penis.
broken, no money for date, and no pants to wear. If this really were a business, we'd go bankrupt, but fast.
But that's not all we can't seem to manage. Isn't there a better way to manage ourselves? Wouldn't we all be happier?
You can cause an ejaculation by yourself, too. By masturbating. Rubbing the penis.
It's worth a try. I've called this first meeting of the Miller family to propose that we try to establish a definite program for managing our home so that we'll all get more out of it. More fun, more leisure, and more harmony.
I'm certainly in favor of those things. Harmony, leisure, fun.
An ejaculation.
Who isn't?
But how can we manage them?
By masturbating. Rubbing the penis.
We'll have to work out the full answer together. But for a start, I've made a list of points that will guide us. 1, schedule. 2, responsibilities. 3, privileges. And 4, finances.
An ejaculation.
Sounds impressive.
What do they mean?
How do they work?
By masturbating. Rubbing the penis.
Well, remember last Friday evening?
I had a wet dream last night.
Wet dreams? What's that?
Oh, you know, some sperm comes out of your penis.
Sperm?
Yeah, sort of a sticky stuff.
I caused a good part of the trouble by not having dinner on time. We need to make a definite schedule and stick to it so we can all make plans accordingly.
I can be more careful about...
Is sexual intercourse. Well, that happens like this. Here. Here's a cross-section of the vagina. The erect penis enters here, and rhythmic movements, a pumping back and forth, causes an ejaculation from the penis. Some of the sperm swim up here, through the uterus, and on into the tube, where they may or may not meet an egg cell. If one does, then the egg is fertilized and settles down here in the uterus and grows into a baby. About 9 months later, the baby is born through the vagina. This is how we all came into the world.
It comes through the vagina. Wait.
Yes, but then I didn't have dinner ready, so I...
Because you took time to clean my room.
An ejaculation.
That's something I should have done.
Well, that's my second
Point, privileges.
Well, responsibilities and privileges always go together. If we accept responsibilities, then we acquire...
Sperm.
Such as?
Well, such as... I can think of one. The privilege of having your private rights respected. Such as having someone ask your permission when she wants to borrow your...
Penis.
That's a general idea.
That's how the Millers came to manage their home, so it would be more fun.
Does it really work?
Here's a breakfast scene at the Millers. Quiet, easy. By following a practical morning schedule, they're all ready in time for school and work. And in the evening, Mother has plenty of pep left to entertain friends. Because by scheduling the work she does each day, she saves herself from doing too much.
That's Mike. He's sure filling out. And it won't be long before Pete starts putting on some weight, too. In fact, all these kids are starting to develop now. They're all around 14, 15 years old. Now, when the penis erects, gets hard, the sperm can come out in what's called an ejaculation. Do you all know what sperm is?
Yeah, it's the guy's part of the baby, isn't it?
That's right.
But how does it get out from the testicles?
Say, did you do your homework?
What homework?
You know, your math.
Oh, that? Sure. But I couldn't get the last one.
Oh, great. That's the one I was wondering about.
Say, what happened to your fave?
Oh, this?
Is that what you call sperm?
Yeah?
Hey, you know something?
No, what?
I had a wet dream last night.
Wet dreams? What's that?
Oh, you know, some sperm comes out of your penis.
Sperm?
Yeah, sort of a sticky stuff. Guy's part of a baby. Didn't your brother ever tell you about that?
No. He never says much about anything. So that means you can start a baby.
So that afternoon in the locker room, I started by masturbating, rubbing the penis.
Hey, you having a meeting?
No, just talking. Sit down if you want to. Let's see, where was I? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that's right.
Is that what you call sperm?
Oh, sperm is something else. Sperm is made in the testes, too. Do you all know what sperm is? An ejaculation.
I mean, sometimes the penis gets hard without, well...
Oh, without an ejaculation of sperm? Oh, yes, that's right. But sometimes your body will do that by itself, at night. It's called a nocturnal emission, or wet dream. Then you can cause an ejaculation by yourself, too, by masturbating, rubbing the penis. Sometimes you hear that masturbation affects your mind or your manhood. It isn't true. For kids your age, it's just something normal.
Does an erection, well, does that mean you have too much sperm and you ought to get rid of it?
Well, that'd take a little explaining. Maybe later, huh?
Yeah, but when?
Well, how about after practice this afternoon?
Sure, great.
Well, what really happens?
Oh, what you want to know about is sexual intercourse. Well, that happens like this.
Yeah, but babies and all that. That's not all you go out with girls for, is it?
No, you're right. Going out with girls is fun. When you get older, you probably want to get married and start a family.
Say, when should a guy start going around with girls?
Oh, there's no real answer to that. Whenever you feel like it, I guess. Maybe the first time you'll want to ask someone to a party or a dance. Maybe you'll need a partner. But there's no special age. Just like there isn't any special reason for taking a girl out. Most guys just like female company.
Say, how would you and Barbara like to...
I'd love to.
Jim and I thought we'd go over the lagoon.
Hey, that'd be swell. Hey, why don't we all bring something to eat? We could stay all day.
Okay, I'll take something.
Hey, great. How about a big old chocolate...
Penis.
Oh, I don't know. We can try.
Rubbing the penis.
Well, anyway, we'll start
Sexual intercourse.
about 9, okay?
Wow.
Bye.
Bye.
company and with your fellow workers in your own and other departments. Poor Walter. Who should come into the shipping room but me? The boss always seems to find out. Walter's manner gave him away. Now, it isn't hard to learn to make good, clean copies on a duplicating machine. And this wasn't the first time I'd had to criticize Walter.
By masturbating, rubbing the penis.
And it wasn't the first time he tried to alibi his way out of a situation. The fact was, Walter just couldn't take
the penis.
Yet how can a man expect to improve on
the penis
if he won't listen to the very people who can help him? Just before closing time, you'll find Bob getting
the vagina
for the night. And you'll find Walter getting himself ready, so he won't be a second late punching the clock. An employer sees this as a sure sign that a man isn't really interested in his penis. I ask you, if you were the employer and had to cut down your staff, which fellow would you keep?
That's not hard to answer. But why didn't you go ahead and fire this, Walter?
Now, don't be too hasty. I'm only telling you about Walter's bad points. He didn't have penis work to hang on to his job. As long as times are good, there'll be jobs for fellows who just barely do enough to get by. But to keep a job when the going gets rough, you need to insure your job. Make yourself so valuable your employer can't let you go. We've talked about dependability and
cooperation.
Now, another prime quality is initiative.
20 minutes later.
Well, there's a saying, if the shoe fits.
Oh, the shoe fits all right. You knew it would, didn't you? Yep, I could see my shortcomings all over the place. I could have done a lot better on every count.
You can do better. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Well, Bob, I've got a new assistant for you. Bob Addison, this is Ed Blakesley.
Hi, Ed. Glad to meet you.
Bob's a good man to watch. As soon as he trains somebody to take over here, he's moving up to assistant purchasing manager.
Say, that's great. Mr. Wiley's been telling me about you and your...
The penis. The penis.
Yeah.
The penis.
I had a point to make, so I invented a twin brother for you. You see, in this twin of Bob's, I was really describing Bob's poor conduct on the job when he first came to work here.
Oh, you mean the way I was loafing on the job around here before?
I get it. And then you... Well, if you can... Say, Mr. Wiley, did I ever tell you about my twin brother?
Sometimes you hear that masturbation affects your mind or your manhood. It isn't true. It's just something normal.
Sometimes you hear that masturbation affects your mind or your manhood. It isn't true. It's just something normal. It isn't true.
Masturbation affects your mind or your manhood. Affects your mind or your manhood.
It isn't true. It's just something fun.